Child Labor Laws by Bailey Slaughter. I am 17 years old. I am an ACE student from Selinsgrove Area High School. I'm a senior graduating this year, and I plan on majoring in global marketing of luxury fashion brands, and I chose this topic since it is of current discussion and relates to the fashion industry, for example, the global sweatshops. U.S. child labor laws. One of the most important laws is the Fair Labor Standards Act, the FLSA, and the overview for this is that it has hours restricted for children working under the age of 16. Some jobs are restricted if too dangerous for the child to perform until 18, and children under 14 cannot work in industries. The top 10 countries with the worst child labor laws, according to worldatlas.com, is Bangladesh, Chad, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Ethiopia, India, Liberia, Myanmar, Nigeria, Pakistan, and Somalia. The Industrial Revolution and its impact. This started in 1760, and this was a time where agricultural means of production were transitioning to manufacturing means. Many immigrants proceeded to come to the U.S. in hopes of a job since there was a high amount of employment. Many immigrants were also coming here in hopes of the American dream. They wanted to make millions and then let everyone know that it is possible to start a life outside of their own country. And due to the unprecedented amount of jobs, children started working long hours for little money. They did jobs that adults could do, but then they also had jobs that adults couldn't do, like getting into smaller spaces, and many more. But luckily, the U.S. saw these dangers that the children faced, and they eventually changed their laws, but other countries still carry out these practices today. Bangladesh, which on a previous slide was shown to be one of the top countries with the worst child labor laws, there is a very high state of poverty, which is why children are needed to work. Children are usually under 14 and work 64 plus hours a week, and they are not in school. They really can't balance having a full-time job and schoolwork, so unfortunately they cannot stay educated, which leads them to not being able to communicate. They can't read, they can't write, and basically within their situation, they unfortunately cannot tell sometimes what is ethical and what is not, and this is about 15% of the children. Some jobs include working in garment factories, farming, and manufacturing, but of course there are others as well. Some examples of these are there are 6-year-olds working, some work full-time for 2 hours a day, $2 a day, and some for 100 to 110 hours a week and more. Many of the working conditions are very hazardous and unsafe, even for adults. This has caused many deaths. Sweatshops and garment factories. A sweatshop violates 2 or more labor laws. They have unfair wages, hazardous and poor working conditions, long hours, and they target the younger audience. Low poverty areas and children are hired to reduce spending. Companies believe that they are helping them out by providing jobs. They think that this is better for them to have these jobs instead of, for example, going on the streets and begging to work and do anything to get pay. The misconception, though, that the companies do not see is that many workers are harassed, fatigued, uneducated, physically and psychologically unable to work, and more. Some products that are usually made in sweatshops and different factories are clothing, shoes, cocoa, coffee, toys, and more. And then on worldvision.org, they show a child named Bithi, who's a young girl from Bangladesh, and her struggles throughout working in a garment factory. There are thousands of young girls there that are kept in a small room so close. They're hunched over, blinded by the fluorescent lights, and cramped with little air, no space, food, or water. Bithi said she sews about 480 pairs of pants for one day earning only $1. She also said that she aspires to become a doctor, but knows that she cannot in her situation. She knows that she must work in order to keep her family alive, basically, so they can have money to get the food and whatever means necessary to stay living. Some sweatshop brands that you may not know exist are Adidas, Nike, Forever 21, Victoria's Secret, Calvin Klein, The North Face, Levi's, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, H&M, and more. Lastly, the solution. So, everyone has probably heard about child labor and how bad it is throughout the world. And there are many things that organizations are doing and many things that you alone can do. Some organizations, such as the ILO, which is the International Labor Organization, and others, they work together to eliminate child labor by means of funding. They help give family money, food. They spread knowledge on the topic. They want to let everyone out there know that this is a very big problem throughout the world. They move families out of those areas. They create educational services so the children can still learn while working. They contact government leaders to try to change some of these laws and enforce more restrictions and more. Some things you can do to support: you can help others to protect children from the dangers of child labor. There's different things that you could do, such as going to different websites. You could sponsor a child so they can be educated to gain knowledge on the issues. And you could also check the ethicality before supporting some brands. And you can spread the message yourself and let others know about the problem. And that is it. Thank you.